Hello guys! Nasolve na ba ninyo yung resultant na pinapasolve ko sa inyo sa topic na resultant of concurrent force system? I hope nasolve na ninyo. So ngayon naman, dako tayo sa resultant of parallel and non-concurrent force system. So ito yung example natin ng parallel force system. Meron tayong mga vertical forces, P, downward, F, upward, and Q, downward. So ano nga ulit ang equation ng ating resultant? Ang resultant natin is R is equivalent to square root of summation of forces vertical squared plus summation of forces horizontal squared. As we can see here in the parallel force system, yung mga forces natin ay pare-parehas na vertical at wala tayong forces na horizontal. Ibig sabihin, yung ating resultant is walang effects in terms of horizontal forces. Kaya ang mangyayari, yung ating summation of forces horizontal is magiging equivalent to 0. Therefore, under ng parallel force system, ang ating resultant is equivalent to square root of summation of forces vertical squared. At since naka-square root yan, di ba ang square root is what? Raised to 1/2. At 1/2 multiplied by 2 is equivalent to what? 1. Therefore, ang ating resultant under sa parallel force system is equivalent to summation of forces vertical. But, this depends kung ano yung kanyang direction. For example, yung mga forces naman natin ay lahat horizontal. Tapos mga parallel sila. Ang mag-zero naman nun is yung summation of forces vertical. Kaya, yung ating resultant nun is magiging equivalent to what? Square root of summation of forces horizontal squared. Tapos magka-cancel yung 1/2 and 2. Kaya yung ating resultant in that case is equivalent to summation of forces horizontal. So, take note guys ang ating resultant under ng parallel force system ay nakadepende sa direction ng mga parallel forces. Next naman is yung ating resultant para sa non-concurrent forces. As we can see here, meron tayong inclined force na F na ang direction ay upward to the right. Eh di ba, tinuro ko na sa inyo na kapag ang ating forces ay inclined, anong ginagawa? Nire-resolve natin into vertical and horizontal components. Kaya yung ating F, since it is upward to the right, i-convert natin yan sa kanyang components na upward to the right. So, let's say this is our Fy. Ito naman yung kanyang Fx. Yung ating P, kailangan pa ba natin i-resolve? Hindi na. Since ang ating P is already a vertical force. Yung ating Q naman is upward to the left. So, ito yung kanyang components. Upward, let's say Qy, to the left. So, ganun ulit ang equation ng ating resultant. R is equivalent to square root of summation of forces vertical squared plus summation of forces horizontal squared. Sir, mag-zero po ba yung ating summation of forces horizontal? Hindi na. Hindi naman siya kagaya ng ating parallel forces na yung mga forces ay lahat naka-vertical. Dito kasi, meron tayong mga forces na vertical and horizontal. Kaya, ito na yung pinaka-equation natin para sa resultant ng non-concurrent force system. So, paano masasolve ang ating R? Siyempre, kailangan mo natin kunin yung ating summation of forces vertical and horizontal. Let's say, sa vertical, ang lahat ng upward is positive. Ang ating Fy is positive kasi naka-upward. Yung ating Qy is also positive kasi naka-upward. Yung ating namang P is downward, therefore it is negative. Ang next naman natin is yung summation of forces horizontal. Ang assumption natin dito, lahat ng to the right ay positive. So, since ang ating Fx is to the right, therefore it is positive. Tapos yung ating namang Qx is to the left. So, therefore this is negative. So, masasolve na natin yung ating summation of force vertical and horizontal, and at the same time, masasolve na natin yung value or magnitude ng ating resultant para sa non-concurrent force system. Naalala nyo pa ba yung resultant of concurrent forces natin? Di ba meron kami binanggit doon na mag-i-start yung ating resultant sa point kung saan sila nag-intersect? For example, ito, nag-intersect sila dito sa point na to. So, let's say ito yung ating resultant. Yan. Then, ito yung ating summation of forces vertical or y. Then, summation of forces x or horizontal. Madali lang talaga kasing i-locate yung ating resultant para sa concurrent force system. Ang tanong ngayon guys is, paano natin malolocate yung resultant sa parallel force system and also sa non-concurrent force system? So for example, ang nakuha nating R dito is ito. Nasaan kaya siya? Next, sa non-concurrent forces, let's say, ang direction ng ating summation of forces vertical ay upward. Yung ating namang summation of forces horizontal is to the right. So, nandito yung ating R. Ang tanong ngayon is, paano natin malolocate yung ating R? Dito ba mag-i-start sa F? Dito ba mag-i-start sa Q? Or dito mag-i-start sa P? At yun ang assignment nyo guys. Paano natin malolocate ang resultant ng ating non-concurrent forces and also parallel forces? So, pakisagot lamang sa ating comment section. So, kapag may nakatama sa sagot doon sa ating comment section, itutuloy namin ang lesson sa statics of rigid bodies. And, by the way guys, ang gamit namin is whiteboard with stand na movable. Ayan. So, nag-move siya. O, di ba ang ganda guys? So, this product is by FPS Tech Mall. Kaya sa lahat ng mga teacher or mga instructor or sa mga engineers na gustong mag-professor, try ninyo i-check itong product ng FPS Tech Mall. Napakaganda guys. Tapos, adjustable yung ating whiteboard. Pwede siyang itaas, pwede siyang ibaba. Tapos, yung ating stand is pwedeng ma-adjust horizontally. So, pwede siyang umakma or mag-adjust depende kung ano yung size ng ating whiteboard. So again guys, this is Engineer Bonjour Barbello and you are watching CE Box. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page and TikTok account.